You will go with? You want to go?
With her.
I never find it because the music.
Take your speech with you.
I can see. Okay.
But you, the thing.
It's okay. Okay, so we are in Uganda. We have school for 100 students from villages. Our headmaster is Elias, of course, it can be different. And we wanted to invite 10 volunteers, 10 youth from Europe. We get money from European projects. Yes, we will write projects. Not really we, because we have partners. We have partners in Europe. It's one parish in Poland, one in Slovakia, and one in Greece. And the partner, which is write the project, is Slovakian parish, our partner. The volunteers come for the half of the year. Before in their countries, the parishes are responsible to prepare youth to the trip. They, for example, they have to check everything. They have to remember about injections. They have to make workshops where young people can listen about the country when they will live, about local tradition, to better understand situation in Uganda. Before volunteers leave to, because before volunteers come to Uganda, they have to be checked, because not everybody are able to work with children, not everybody are able to work in African country because it's difficult. Volunteers, if you want, you can come and you will stay with us for half year. And on the beginning, you have 1 week to observe situation in our school, to see everything, how it looks like, and see situation in our school. Every volunteers are sleeping in one house near school. They also get food from us, and they in the morning and in the evening they prepare the meal by their own. But on lunch they eat at school with every student. Volunteers come to Uganda to be assistant at classes. They are teachers' assistant, and they help children who have problem with school program. For example, one children have problem with math, and volunteers are here because they wanted to help this one kid after classes in the afternoon. Our volunteers are organized 3 times for kids. They making football matches, some games, English lesson also, sport, painting, singing, dancing activities. Everything what they only have to want to show to the others. Volunteers work 6 days per week. Important is for volunteer is to have free day. It's not always Sunday. It's not always Sunday. It's not always Sunday. It could be every day. It could be one week. It can be Monday, the next Wednesday, the next Sunday. It's important because it's time to relax. It's time to forget about every problems. It's time for them. In this time, we try to organize them trips to visit other town, other village in Uganda to see more in the region where we are. Every day, also volunteer has 3 hours free to stay calm, to have relax, and 1 hour every day to learn African language. It's also important, I think, because the lessons in school are in English, but it's good to know the language of Uganda's people. Sometimes it's helping way to understand them. On Sunday, after the liturgy, after the Mass, volunteers organize time for kids. It's picnic, family picnic, parties for all families, not only for the kids from our school, but also for their parents. And the next group of volunteers come 2 weeks before the group, which is already there, are leaving. I don't know if everybody understands what I want to say, but it's like one group is here, and the next time before the first group are leaving, because it's also helping to understand something. It's they can ask all volunteers about something, they can better understand problems. All the time when volunteers are in Uganda, we check if everything is okay. We make something like evaluation after first month, after third month, and after five months, because in this time, every our volunteer have time to talk with our master, who is responsible for them, and if we know that everything is okay, we know they will work good, they will make everything what they have, and I think now it's time for our master because he has speech for our new volunteers. So listen to him.
Hello, I'm the headmaster, as you have probably understand. I welcome you in our school, and I want to congratulate you for your choice to volunteerism. We will help kids to study. We will organize sport events and handcrafts for the kids, some art activities. And our target is to make kids feel that there is someone who loves them and who do things for them without another purpose. Just want to give them and show them their love. Congratulations and welcome again.